was like, how can I bless niggas? You know what I'm saying? How can I bless niggas with some game? What can I do? What can I do to put out there for niggas? And I was thinking, you know what? I was having a situation, man, where I was talking to a bitch. I was talking to this bitch. And one of my it's an old bitch. I was talking to an old bitch. You know what I'm saying? And me and her is tight, man. She's a great bitch, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Solid bitch. I love her. You know what I'm saying? And we link up every now and then and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? We was chopping it up, and I had this thought because she was talking down on her current nigga. She was talking real bad about him. All the sucker shit he do, all the thirsty shit he do, and she's telling me about her plans of how she about to cut him off and dismiss him and all the sucker shit he do, all the just rebuking a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking to myself while I was listening to that shit, I was like, you know what? I was thinking, let me put some game out there for niggas when they hear a bitch rebuking another nigga. When you hearing a bitch rebuking another nigga, man, how to conduct yourself when that's happening. Because I know a lot of niggas, when a bitch get to rebuking a nigga, you know what I'm saying? When a bitch get to shitting on her current nigga or baby daddy or whatever, a lot of niggas, they'll hear that and join in and kind of pile on and laugh and rejoice and shit. But I feel like it's a method to dealing with that. I feel like it's a finesse to doing that. Because what you got to remember, man, is, the things that you say to a bitch in them moments, a bitch will remember. And also remember that you too are dealing with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? If you there listening to that, you too are dealing with the bitch. So this could be you in this seat receiving this rebuke from the bitch. This could be you she talking about in the future to another nigga, all the sucker shit you did. So in that space, I do feel like when a nigga getting rebuked by a bitch is talking bad about him, I don't get in there and like defend a nigga. But, I laugh along with it, and I kind of lean my rhetoric into the direction of, bitch, you called for that, bitch. That's fucked up. You saying that all about that nigga, like, that's fucked up. Oh, you a cold motherfucker. You a cold piece of work. You know what I'm saying? I kind of always lean it back on the bitch a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But, and then I just be saying, and then and once again, I'm not trying to save the nigga, but I'll be like, I implore mercy for the nigga. I'll be like, ruthless as fuck. Get a nigga a break. Get a nigga a break, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he trying to save up some money. Maybe it was a bad day for him that day. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he just really loved you. He did that sucker shit like that. I always, I'm never joining in to like bash a nigga to make myself look great. You know what I'm saying? Do that make any sense to y'all niggas? I never stepped on a nigga when a bitch is bashing a nigga in. You know what I'm saying? I never step in and try to step on a nigga more and make myself look better, man. I just kind of just listen. And in a way, I beg for empathy. I try to have empathy. I try to get the bitch to have mercy, kind of a little. You know what I'm saying? I be like, bitch, you going a little hard on a nigga right there, ain't you? You going a little hard on a nigga. You ain't got to go that hard on him, do you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I try to have mercy, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's, to me, I just thought I'd mention that, nigga. You know, when a bitch is rebuking a nigga to you, you know what I'm saying? You know, finesse that conversation. Don't join in and try to step on a nigga more to make yourself look greater. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right.